Hello all, my name is Prabhakar. I'm making a series of videos available to you to learn Amazon Web Services, and in this session I'm going to talk about AWS Route 53. And in this session I'm going to create a free domain and launch a web application in EC2 instance and register this free domain into AWS Route 53, and I can route the traffic and access a web application using the free domain that was I created in the first point. Okay, so just coming to the brief about Route 53, Amazon Route 53 is the scalable and a highly available domain name system service. That's a DNS server. You can use Amazon Route 53 to register new domains, transfer existing domains, route traffic for your domains to your AWS external resources, and monitor health of your resources. So that means that, okay, so here the Route 53 sends automated request over the internet to a resource such as a web server to verify that it's reachable or available and functionable. Route 53 effectively connects a user request to infrastructure that is running in AWS, such as Amazon EC2 instance or Elastic Load Balancer or any other Amazon Web Services. So now go to the lab. So in this lab, I'm going to create a custom domain, and I'm going to register that custom domain into Route 53. And I'm going to access that web application using your domain. So for creating a custom domain, so there are plenty of websites are available in the market. So I'm using, this is the freenom.com. So this is also can access my.tk. That is a website. Okay, so I can go here my.tk website, and also it is also going to be redirected to freenom.com. Okay, and here we can create a free domain with domain name as .tk, .ga, .ml, and .com services also we can create it, and those are chargeable. So and here I'm creating a my domain, so register new domain, and I'm using it only for the demo purpose. And so if you want to buy, you can go ahead and then buy the original domain names. So here I'm using it as a tech hub. Okay, demos. Okay, if I check the availability, here I can find that, okay, TechUps demos.tk, ML, GA, CF. Okay, and I can also find the techupdemos.com. Okay, so which is a cost approximately $8. So I'm using the free domain here, techupsdemos.tk, and .ml also I can use it, and I'm selecting any one of that and check out that. And so here so it will give an option here, okay, techupdemos.tk, and how many days you are planning to use it. Okay, I'm planning to use it for 12 months or 1 year or more than 1 year. So according to the charge will be applicable. Here I'm selecting only for the 1 month, and so click on the continue. Once you continue that, okay, so it will give you the order details, like so it is going to be charged for $0, and you can go ahead and then click complete order. Once you complete the order, and so it will create a domain for you, and you can go to the services and click on the my domains, and there you can find that, okay, here is a techupdemos.com, and which is active. So this is how you can go ahead and then create your custom domains into using a free account. That's a freenom.com. And coming to the next part is that now I want to launch the web application sample demo web application. So for that, I can go to EC2 instance, and I'm launching the free web application here. That's a sample demo application. So you can go here and launch instances. And I'm choosing a Ubuntu instance here and choosing a free tier. So these all details already covered into my previous videos. And here, so I need to create EC2 instance. I need to access it, and then I need to install Apache server, and I need to configure the default web page for that. It's a time consuming, and then there are a lot of steps are involved on that. So instead of doing that, you can go to, you can run the set of following commands. Okay, so these are the set of commands you can use it in order to install the Apache. the first command which will update the Ubuntu package manager, and the second command it will install the Apache 2. And the third command is that, okay, so I'm hard coding hello, welcome to tech up tutorial. This is the hard coded string. I'm actually writing it into my Apache landing page, that is index.html page, and finally I'm restarting the Apache. So these are the set of commands. I'm running it as a part of mission creation. So these commands also I can run it once the mission is created by taking a remote control. And now go to the add a storage, and add tags are optional, and a security point of view. So here by default I can take access of SSH22, and my Apache is going to run into the port 80. So that's why I'm adding one more rule. My app is exposed over port 80 and which is accessible outside the world. Now click review and launch. This key pair is not required, because if I want to take the access, remote access, then only that key pair is required. So I'm going to install all the packages and all the content. So as a part of mission creation, so that's why I don't require a key pair. That's why I'm selecting the option as proceed without a key pair. And now launch the instance. And if I go here, so it will take a couple of seconds to launch the instance, okay? And again, it will take another couple of minutes to install all the required packages, and as well as and installing and restarting the Apache server. So and by that time, so I will explain that this Freenome, this domain name server provider, and where you can buy the new domain, as well as you can also buy the free domain with the limited time. Okay, so if I go here and if I refresh the page, okay, so my server is up and running, and I can access my web application by using a public DNS, okay, for AWS as well as the IP. Okay, so either if I copy this public DNS and I can paste it here, okay, it will take another couple of minutes or seconds to update the website, because I think it is installing the Apache as well as updating the package manager. So let's wait for the couple of seconds. So now my application is up and running, and the same application I can also access it with the help of IP address also. So I can go here and then I can access using IP address. So now, remembering IP addresses, and as well as such a critical public DNS names that are dynamically are going to change. So some kind of a TDH job. So instead of doing that, now my web application I want to access is by using the free domain which I have created, that is techhubdemos.tk. So for doing that, AWS provides DNS service, that's Route 53. You can go to the services and type Route 53. Okay, so go to the Route 53, and there is in a Route 53, and you can find that, okay, DNS name, we can register that, and we can do the traffic management and for redirecting the traffic, and we can also check the availability, and then doing the monitoring and then health check, and on top of that we can also create new domains, and we can also register that new domain into Route 53. So here I'm doing a DNS management here, because I already have a DNS name with me. So that's why. So now click on create a hosted zones. Okay, and here my domain name is as I created, it's techhub demos.tk. You can copy that, paste it here, and now create that. Once you create that, okay, it will create a record set for you, and these record sets are unique for the each domain to domain. By using this record set, okay, you can actually identify that, okay, so which website I need to which domain name I need to transfer my request. Now I need to create a two record sets here, so you can go here and then create a two record sets. And these record sets, okay, so this name is, I'm going to leave it as a blank, like if someone is type that techhub demos.tk, then it will automatically redirect my request to the this IP. Okay, I can go here on my in this and copy the IP, okay, and paste that IP into the values. Okay, don't do any changes here, and it should be an IP and not a URL. Okay, and once you copy that and create the one more record set. This is my record set. Now create one more record set, and inside this record set you can use www dot. Okay, and again you can copy the same IP here, and now save the changes. Now if you see that, okay, so I created a two record set. Okay, this is the one is pointing to www, and one is pointing to www.techapps, and another is directly techappsdemo.com with IP. So now it's time to register your entries. Okay, these are the entries which I have. These entries I have to register into my domain. Okay, for doing that, if I go to my domain, so here there is a managed domain. You can click on the managed domain, and now go to the management tools and the name server. So inside of this name server, I can add these three names and then a records. Here are the my name server details. So you can copy all these details, okay, one by one. Okay, you can copy that, okay, and paste it here. Copy another record, okay. So there could be four entries or three entries based on the DNS service provider. So it will provide a number of records. Okay, you can go here and create another one, and go here and copy the last one. Okay, so here one point is very important. That is that, okay, I have copied directly from AWS Route 53. Here at the end there is a dot. So if you add these dots, okay, so these are the invalid entries. You have to remove this dot at the end of the each entry. Okay, so if you put this dot, so for all these name servers, okay, so those will treat it as invalid entries. Now do the change name server. Okay, now this change is done. Now it's a time to go here and then directly access my web application using the custom domain. Okay, so earlier, so I have access to using AWS public DNS, and after that I used IP address. Now I'm going to access it using using the public domain, using a domain name, so which I have created. Okay, techappdemos.tk. Okay, and let me go here. Okay, save the record set. Yeah, it is already saved. Okay, now it will take a while to update at Route 53 site. Okay, by that time I can go here, and so here, after entering all these video details and on your free domain name server, and go to the name server, and you can compare all these values with your the record set which is there on the AWS Route 53. And once all these details are fine, and now you can go to in this section, and you can enter techapps.com. Okay, so if you see that, okay, earlier I have accessed using a public DNS name which was provided by AWS. Then after that I have accessed using a public IP which was provided by AWS, and now I have accessed using the custom domain which was created by me and freenode.com. Okay, so this is how we can go ahead and then create the custom domain, and we can launch the web application on EC2, and then we can do the required settings and configuration on Route 53. So in order to access your website using a custom domain, and hopefully this lab give you a chance to work on Route 53, and this is a basic demo, and then there are a couple of demos I'm planning to make it available to you. And we come to end of this session, and thanks for watching this video, and I will see you in the next lab.